Hey, what's up? It's Raven. Here we go with another NFL 2K Playmakers video. We have Gamechanger. It's Saturday. We have Saturday games. It's the end of the season, so all of a sudden we end up with games on weird days and almost a game every day. Like literally, we had a game on Monday. We had games on Christmas, which was Wednesday. Now Thursday. Now Saturday, and of course Sunday, and then we started all over again. So we only missed 2 games this week, 2 days this week, which was Friday and Tuesday. So this is what happens at the end of the season. So we do have game changers here. We have Road to Glory. I've been playing, but I haven't gotten that far. We're only on Pro 2. And I feel like I've been playing pretty regularly, too. We have Winterference as well. And although I have as many presents as I can get, I just cannot get bells to pop up. So we still have 10 days, but we still have a lot to go here in the bell category. So to recap, we need 3 just to open up this pack, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So we need 7 bells. So we have 1. We need 6. So hopefully, with maybe Game Changers packs, I did complete my weekly daily challenges. Finished that. It only gave me snowflakes. So maybe Game Changers will hit us with a couple bells. I don't know, but let's get into it. Let's see how we ended up after that abysmal Thursday night game between the Bears and the Seahawks, where the score was 6-3, probably one of the worst games ever. So I don't expect a lot of points here. So I picked the Seahawks to win. They did, I'm sure, right? Yeah. I put yes for the scores combined. Embarrassment. Geno Smith 541, Keenan Allen 557, DeAndre Swift 790. We started off so well. I said the Seahawks were going to score first, which is correct. 225-yard passer, no. Tremaine Edmonds, 497. Kevin Byard, 257. I said the Seahawks would have the ball, and there would be 9 punts. With the score being 6-3, I thought that there might be 9 punts. So we're going to end up with a snowflake out of this. That's it. And I have 10,305 points. I'm in 1489. So that totally ruined us. I mean, we did get into, we moved up 1 milestone. Almost 2. So now that's going to put us for Sunday's games. So let's just say if we score 5,000, we'd only get to milestone 11. So we got some. Here's the bad news. Let's put it this way. A lot of players aren't going to play this week because they are gearing up for the playoffs. So we have to make sure that we pick players that A, are going to play, B, are going to give it their all. You want to try to pick players who are on the whose teams are on the cusp of making the playoffs. So obviously they're going to play hard, and they're going to play the entire game. So with that being said, we have the Bengals and the Broncos. Both of these teams are in some sort of playoff contention. So we're going to pick the Bengals just because Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow are pretty much top tier when it comes to scoring in this mode or in fantasy in general. We have the Rams and the Cardinals. I believe this is for first place. So we're going to pick the Rams. Now, oh, wait a minute. Is this Saturday night. Oh, so there's 2 games. So we have 2 games tonight. All right, so I feel like we're going to go with Joe Burrow, right? I did pick up a Joe Burrow Onyx along the way since the last video, or maybe a video before that. Running backs, we have J.K. Dobbins. He's questionable already. James Conner is questionable. Then we have Ramondre Stevenson and Javonte Williams. Now, so what I'm going to do is throw James Conner in right now, and I will have to check his status throughout the day before the game starts. Because between him and Dobbins. We don't know who's playing. So the possibility exists that I might have to throw in Ramondre Stevenson. So wide receivers, I mean, we throw in Jamar Chase. Tight ends. So we have Higbee, who just came back and torched the Jets for, it says 11 yards. I feel like he did score a touchdown. Hunter Henry, Trey McBride. I mean, we got to go with, we'll go with Hunter Henry. Will there be a 110-yard receiver? I'm going to say yes. Who's going to score first? I'm going to say the Chargers. No overtime. Defensive players. Trey Hendrickson is always a great pick. And I think we're going to go with him because he's a diamond. Joey Bosa. Or Byron Young. Khalil Mack, he is only a Ruby. So I think we're going to go with Joey Bosa. And defensive backs, now here's the thing. I picked Jamar Chase, right? He's probably going to have to be, he's probably being covered by Surtain, which is scary. Cameron Curl, he had 4 tackles, sacks, forced fumble. He had a good game. And then Budda Baker. But I'm going to go with the Onyx Patrick Surtain. Flex, I'm going to go with Dicker the Kicker. No defensive score. No kickoff returns. Will any quarterback throw for 3 or more touchdowns? Let's say yes. I'm going to say yes. I know, even though Jamar Chase is probably going to be covered by Surtain, but T. Higgins is still there. And I maybe, like I said, Cincinnati really needs to win this game. So I feel like, I wish I had a Chase Brown because he would be the easy pick here for running back, but I do not. He would make my life a lot easier, but I do not have him. And unfortunately, we're going to have to, come back and see how this works out with the running back position. But again, I think Cincinnati is really going to play a little harder. So the opportunity for scoring multiple touchdowns for Joe Burrow, unless he gets shut down. But again, he they really need to win this game. They're not mathematically out. Okay, so we have Sunday regular games, Sunday night game, Monday night game. Now again, even though we I think everybody's got screwed on that Thursday night game. But what this does is give us more games, give us more opportunity to score points with multiple players that you don't you don't pick, or you see if you've watched my videos, you've seen that I've picked Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase a multitude of times. Well, guess what? When it comes to Sunday, they're not playing, so the opportunity exists for other players. There's going to be no Derrick Henry. There's going to be no Lamar Jackson, no Joe Burrow. There's going to be no Jamar Chase. So we have to pick other players. So you could see a Sam Darnold or a Josh Allen. I don't know if the Buffalo's playing. Yeah, Buffalo. Oh, they're playing the Jets. We're picking Josh Allen, right? Anyway, all right. So right now we are in. Oh, look at this guy. Changed his name to Shador Big Blue. That's funny. We are in 1489. That is good enough for only a diamond pack. So we need to do a little bit better. Now, let's get a Winterference real quick. We have 5 snowflakes. Again, we're having a hard time getting bells to show up. It was weird because I think when I first started, I had no problem getting bells. But it's proven a little difficult since then. All right, so I don't really care about candy canes because you don't really need candy canes anymore. So this should put Surtain in there. So that should be a win right there because they already didn't match. They're going for a silver. All right, so my mic died again. I got to charge that sucker. So what I was rambling about before I joined Winterference here was the fact that even though we had a horrible game, everybody had a horrible game Thursday night game point wise. I mean, I don't know if we heard how far when the mic died, but what I'm saying is now that we have more games, we have more opportunities to pick players that maybe you didn't pick before that still had good games. You know, maybe you'll see Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson, Malik Neighbors. I don't know. I did pick Devontae Adams a couple times. I made, excuse me, I made the joke about Josh Allen playing the Jets, so that could be a opportunity to pick him as well. Um, all right, so they already screwed up their middle, so I can easily just throw a couple of Onyx players in there and get that easy win. They're going for, what? One thing I noticed about this is the players that I've been playing in Winterference, they all have Green Bay Packer team sets, and I don't understand where that's coming from. Like, why all Green Bay? Look at this, Green Bay. Like, is everybody a Green Bay fan all of a sudden? Okay, so it doesn't really matter what they do. And it doesn't matter what I do in the bottom because I'm not going to win. But since the event started here, I've had a hard time finding bells. Right off the bat, I got a couple, and obviously enough to progress as far as I did, but I haven't had any since, and it's proven a little difficult. The fact that we need 6 more bells to finish this whole quest, and I can't find any bells. So we want to go for presents, even though we have enough presents. We don't need candy canes at all, so it doesn't even make a difference what we do. I just finished a Emerald season. I got my Will McDonald up to level 3, I believe. All right, so we're gonna win. Yeah, we're gonna win the bottom. And it looks like in the middle, we're gonna have to try to out power them, which we did not. But we outpowered them in the beginning. All right, so we won 2 out of 3. I noticed it did get harder as I've been progressing, but again, I just try to go for the pieces that I need, and unfortunately, bells is not up there, and it says collect bells by playing triple set and other game modes. Unfortunately, I have not. There we go. All right, so here we go. Finally. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I have my Jets team in the bells. Now, unfortunately, that's not a lot of points, 15-4. So hopefully they screw it up. All right, so it looks like they're going for maybe a Bears team, which is scary. So they already screwed up the first 2 already. All right, so they're good. They had a Vikings player. It doesn't matter. I win. I'm gonna win all 3, and we're gonna get bells. Nice. Too bad there isn't a triple bell. That would be awesome. So again, I don't know what the drop rate is for bells, but It isn't very good. Let's put it that way. So this is only going to give me one, right? So we literally need one more bell to open up this pack. And we have one more snowflake. So we'll finish this off. Hopefully there's a bell. There's not. All right. So let's finish this off real quick. Let's throw a Jets play. Like I don't need candy canes. So I wonder if there's some sort of bells show up once in every, I don't know, 50 plays. I have no idea. So even if I don't win any of these, it doesn't matter. All right, so they have a quality set. So I'll win if and only if I find another Jets player. I was going to try to go for the Lightnings, but I just can't trust a Lightning to show up. And of course, it doesn't look like I can trust a Jets player, even though I loaded up with Jets players. Look at this. And I'm not gonna get it. Although, does that work? Yes. Because Will McDonald counts as a wild, so I have a bunch of Lightnings in there. So even though I did not get a Jets team, I got a synergy anyway because of the wild card. Okay, so there you go. We ended up with one bell out of that 5 or 6 snowflakes. I don't even remember. We did game changers. We do have Road to Glory. I can't check the rewards, can I? Yeah, see, even if you came in first place, you're getting the Xavier McKinney, 4 of them, but you're not getting any. Yeah, even if you get the packs, you're not getting any components to this Winterference, which kind of stinks. I'm hoping that they throw us a couple. I mean, it's 10 days left, but hopefully they make the drop rates of bells a little bit, better. All right. Until then, we will be back tomorrow before game time. Usually around 12 o'clock, I post a video Sunday. We're gonna have to grab some more snowflakes, more Winterference. Hopefully, I can get another bell so we can at least open that pack. Hopefully, we score more points than we did last game, and hopefully we can progress a little bit faster or a little bit higher than we did. Have a good week last week, but we're trying to get our first amber. I did start a season, Onyx season, so I got to get on that also. Those packs do give snowflakes out as well. So anyway, until that time, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.